I'm a little nervous about making the friends and family tomorrow.
About tomorrow's fundraising activity, I guess I'm a little bit uncomfortable about it.
My biggest fear about doing the phone banking fundraising is probably not talking to my friends and family at home a lot about what I do.
I don't know if people trust in giving their money to me.
I'm not necessarily being fearful about actually asking people, but it's more the fact that I've gone through this list multiple times. So it's going to be the fact that I'm asking the same people for money again.
Well, the list that I compiled made up of majority of my friends and family, and I haven't really come out to them, so talking to them about LGBTQ issues will be kind of difficult in terms of the fact that in the API community, this topic or issue is often unspoken of.
I was absolutely terrified to ask my friends and family for money because not being LGBT and being a straight ally, I felt like it'd be a lot harder to convey to them why this work was urgent. The way that I was able to get over that was by actually making about me and my life a little bit more and talking about the work that I do and why it's important to me.
I really found after I tried it and was willing to be really honest with people about what I might have been nervous about, it actually made the cause feel a lot better. And I found how readily people were willing to stand up for me by giving money to things I really cared about the most.
I was pretty terrified, even though I was a professional organizer and I've done this work for a long time. The conversations were really moving. Everybody who answered the phone and I got to talk to, and many of those folks gave money. It was a turning point in my life in terms of how I get to feel accepted by my family, because not only do they just get to say, of course we love you, but they got to put their money where their mouth is, and for Italians, that's a really big deal.
My biggest tip is just to try it out once.
Really honest and being authentic about talking to someone who I haven't talked to before about fundraising.
Just be honest about why you're passionate about this. My friends and family, when I spoke to them, really when I told them how important this was to me and how much I really wanted their support, and they wanted to support me because of that.
Best thing that's helped me remember that this is exciting work is that every time you ask somebody for money, every time you ask someone to volunteer or to help you, you're giving them an opportunity to be involved in the movement.
When you're asking someone who may be, struggling on some money or time or whatever, when you make the ask, don't assume that they're going to say no. If they care enough about this or this movement or about you, they're going to make the stretch for you or for equality or for whatever we're trying to fundraise for.
What I realized, and now my experience in fundraising for the last couple of years, is that absolutely assuming support and really seeing the best in people. It's like that mental shift has made a huge difference.
Hearing no is scarier than it actually feels. It's worse than it sounds worse than it actually is.